Hello everyone, welcome to Lochan Academy. My name is Arshita Agarwal and in a current affairs analysis series, today we'll be discussing about electronic vaccine intelligence network. So you can understand from the name. So what it will do, it is an intelligence network where you can get all the information about the vaccine, where it is stored, at what temperature it is being stored, and what is the outflow and inflow of vaccine through an intelligence network. So we'll be studying about this topic. Now, this particular topic will be very important for your GS paper 2. Now, let's see what is the news first. So the Electronic Vaccine Intelligence Network, that is EVIN, is being used by the state UT governments in India to monitor the supply chain of COVID response material. So basically, this EVIN is being used across the states and the UTs to see how are the COVID response materials, that is the vaccines, are moving across India and what is the supply chain. So now this EVIN has been used with the requisite customization during the COVID pandemic for ensuring continuation of the essential immunization services. Now, this EVIN has been used during the COVID-19 pandemic to ensure that there is a continuous supply of COVID response material across the country. Now, if we can understand from the name, Electronic Vaccine Intelligence Network, this is basically a digitization of vaccine stocks. So it is a digitization of vaccine stocks. So it is very important for your examination as it provides real-time information on vaccine stocks and the flows. So it provides real-time information. Now, this EVIN is an indigenously developed technology system. It digitizes vaccine stocks and monitors the temperature of the cold chain through a smartphone application. So one has an application on their smartphone, and through that application, the temperature of the cold chain can be monitored, and also the vaccine stock, whatever vaccine is there in those cold chains, that can be monitored. Now, the aim of EVIN is to strengthen the immunization supply chain systems across the country. So the supply chain systems across the country, they will be empowered to basically fight any pandemic or problem that India as a country might face. So it will strengthen immunization supply chain systems. Now, EVIN aims to support the government of India's universal immunization program by providing real-time information on vaccine stocks and flows and storage temperatures across all cold chain points in these states. So it will help the government of India in its universal immunization program. Now, this EVIN is being implemented under the National Health Mission. This is important, by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in partnership with United Nations Development Program. So it is being implemented in partnership with UNDP. Now, this EVIN has three integrated solutions. First is technology, then we have governance, and then human resources. Now, under technology, online real-time information on vaccine stocks and storage temperature to facilitate evidence-based decision making. So with the use of technology, one will get to know about the stocks at the cold chain and at the cold chain temperatures. Now with this, an evidence-based decision making, that is an informed decision, can be made. Now in terms of governance, so there will be systemized record keeping, the logistics will be upgraded, and finally it will ensure good practices to ensure efficient vaccine logistics management. So how are the vaccines being managed? That will be ensured, and it will be done efficiently. Now, in terms of human power, it will empower the state cold chain network by building the capacities of handlers and managers at each stage of vaccine supply. So with this technology, the handlers and managers of the vaccines, they can easily manage the vaccines at each stage. So they will be empowered too. Now the question arises, why did we come up with this electronic vaccine intelligence network? So India faces various problems at vaccine supply level and also at cold chain level. First, we don't have real-time stock, no real-time stock visibility. So all the stocks, they are basically, you can say, like we can see in the picture, they are kept in a haphazard manner, and that there is no real-time data of this available. So there is no real-time stock visibility. And if there is no real-time stock visibility, what will happen? Managing the data, managing the vaccines will become difficult. There is no visibility of storage temperature. At what temperature are the vaccines being stored? There is no information about that. Then India has a diverse terrain, so everywhere there has to be a different temperature, different cold storage, so that has to be managed. India faces challenge on this front too. Then there is poor record keeping, and also there is a mismatch in demand and supply, as there is no real-time stock visibility, so obviously there's a mismatch in demand and supply too. Now there are other challenges also at health facilities, like India faces the issue of electric supply. Then there's also the problem of availability of a functional computer. Then availability of a data entry operator also becomes a problem. And finally, there's the issue of internet access. So these are the challenges at health facilities level. Now, how will EVIN work? First, there will be a standardized stock keeping and distribution procedure. So how the stocks are kept and how are they distributed, that will be followed through a standard protocol. A mobile application will be used, which will be simple and can be used by everybody. An innovative use of technology for temperature monitoring. At what temperature the vaccines are being stored, that can be monitored easily. All the data of all cold chain points would be hosted on cloud-based server. And finally, there will be real-time stock and temperature visibility. There will be a chart on which there will be real-time information about stock and the cold chain temperatures. And what it will do, it will lead to empowering vaccine logistics manager. So for them, vaccine management, the flow of vaccines, and the cold chain temperature management, that will become easier. Okay. Now, EVIN will help in improved stock availability through better visibility and standardized procedure. So whatever is the demand, that much supply of vaccines will be done, as there will be real-time visibility of stock, real-time data visibility at all cold chain points, along with real-time temperature monitoring. So all over India, the data at all cold chain points about the vaccines will be available, so a decision can be made easily. Tools and reports to facilitate decision making in vaccine logistics management. It will strengthen health system through human resource capacity building and leveraging technology, as people will be empowered, the managers and the vaccine handlers. And finally, this particular model will be replicated all across the country. So there will be a replicable model for state and nationwide scale up. So this is about EVIN, Electronic Vaccine Intelligence Network. Now, what is the way forward? So this strong platform has the potential to be leveraged for any new vaccine, including COVID-19 vaccine, as and when available. So whenever one needs a vaccine, that can be available through this Electronic Vaccine Intelligence Network. EVIN can be a powerful contribution to strengthening health systems and ensuring equity through easy and timely availability of vaccines to children, pregnant mothers, and other vulnerable groups. So there will be an easy availability of vaccines, and what it will be ensured, it will be available for everybody. Now, EVIN can be upscaled to build value, that is Vaccine and Logistics Utilization Evaluator, which is a held device for capturing the data of vaccine administered to monitor reach till the last mile beneficiaries. So that can be monitored that the vaccine reaches to each and every individual. And finally, EVIN can help to fully automate the process of indenting and supplying vaccines based on historic actual consumption of vaccines and forecasting. So data about vaccine consumption, what has happened in the past and what can happen in the future, that can be assessed, and it will be fully automated. So this is about electronic vaccine intelligence network. So this is all about this topic. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Lochan Academy, and do press the bell icon for whenever we post a video, you will get a notification. So that's all for today. We'll be meeting again with a new topic. Thank you so much.